Hello friends, so this is Hyrule Tech Support, and I'm working on the Western Digital NAS, and I have two devices. So one of them is going to be the backup of the other one, so it's going to be getting synchronized off-site. But here in the office, it's going to be N1. That's the name I give it. So there's N1. Let's see, N1. You see? Go home. Here's where's the name N1? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's N2. Okay. I go to settings, and there's N1. Okay, so N2 is blank. So N1, I got, there's all the users, and then the shares. There's all the shares. And most of it has been, I've set it up using this file. Did I go from here to there? I copy and paste it into a text. So it's made up of 7 columns separated by tab, and there's the primary users right there, and there's their passwords, and there's what they get to read write and what they get to read only. But I've discovered that it's an anomaly, or maybe it should be called a bug, that if the what are these called? The items in either of these parameters, the read write or the read only, get too big, too much information. I'm not sure if it's by characters or by number of items. If it gets too big, then things happen. You won't take it. So I think it resets everything, and it puts everything back to read only. And okay, and another anomaly is, okay, I'm going to go through copying and pasting. There's the Control-C, copy, and paste into the file. It's pasted. So I hit save, and then I go to this is for N2. So I go into users, and then I go down here into add multiple. You see multiple, add multiple down there, and that allows me to import that file that I just saved. I overwrite, and there it is at the top, because date modified, it shows that it was modified at 6:37, and it is 6:37, so that's the right one. And it's loading, and there's everything. When you click over here, you can see what's going to get written over, and then it's writing over whatever was there for the users and the shares. So the interesting behavior of this is that when you create a user this way, it also creates a share. So I use that to create the shares. So the actual shares that I'm going to use mostly are the ones that that have the letter S in front of them, and the letter R also are shares, the real shares. So those with and also the ones that start with R, and I give I give them dummy passwords. So for example, there's dummy passwords, but the actual users are going to get real passwords. Okay, so to verify that it worked, I can go to let's see, I go to the very first user, and I should get the shares accessed are the share by the same name, and down here some shares are getting some positions, like the middle position is for read only, and the left position is for read write, and the X's are denied access. So this looks right. It looks right. Oh, it's so see that Z ops. See, those are items that are read writable. So that one says Z ops. It's a share that is read write. That is owned by, well, that P Alvar has access to it as read write, and I can prove that is correct by going to P Alvar and going down to the shares, and this should be in alphabetical order. So I'll go down to Z ops, and yes, it is it is read writable. But see, this one's read only. So if I want to make this read writable, this one called ZEWI public, I could copy that name, right? And then I would go into the spreadsheet and go to P Alvar, because that was the user that I was looking at. And let me make sure that in a blank space that I copied it right. Paste. Yeah, there it is. That's the one I want to copy into here, into the read write column, but I have to separate it by a colon and paste it in there. So I got that right. Yeah, so I gotta go back and copy all this back to that file. That so I selected it and copy, and I go back to flip over to this file, select all and paste, and then go back, and then Control S saves it. Then I go back to here where I can add it. I add that file, I import it, and overwrite. That's important. There it is at the top. See, it's 6:42. There's the time is 6:42. That's the date modified 6:42. So that's the right file. And then it's getting loaded. And so when I go check here for P Alvar, user P Alvar, I can see that ZEWI public is different. Is going to now apply, and that is writing over what before it was read only. No, it was access denied. Now it's going to be read write. That what is going to be read write? This share ZEWI public is going to be read write over here. So it's done. I'm back at the dashboard, and so I go to P Alvar and then see what shares he has access. I go down to the Z's. There it is, ZEWI public. It got set for read write. So that means I've got control over what gets read write, read only, and everything. So isn't that wonderful? And I can add users through this file, which is hard to manage as a text, but it's easier to manage in this spreadsheet. And so what I did, I went to palvar, user palvar, and added zewi public. I added this. Saved the whole document from here to down there, from one corner to the other, to that corner right there. I saved it, and I copied and pasted it into there, and saved it, and then uploaded it through this button here, add multiple users, and then applied it. Then what that did was it changed the setting. Before it was over here, and then it moved it over there by running that file. So what's the benefit of it? I could have done it manually. Well, the benefit is that I have a record of what's been set on this spreadsheet. So if I make a change, I do it on the spreadsheet, and then copy I select the area from this corner to the opposite corner. I select that and hit Control-C. That means copy, and then I'll go back to this text file and then select all and save it. In other words, Control-V as in Victor, and then save it. That would be Control-S, and then I go to this dashboard to upload that file right here. And by going import and next, and make sure this is a check mark, that means that you're going to overwrite anything that was there before. And then I go over there and find, there it is, that file that I just modified, and so forth. I'm not going to do it again because I showed you that I could do it again and it wouldn't do anything. It would just write over everything and set everything the way it was, right? So I could also check other users, like say, no, these are users. Another user that I made a change that I didn't show in this video, but I had made a change previously on this one. In the spreadsheet, that's pinfo. Before, pinfo didn't have so much information. It just had one item. Now it has several items. So all the items that start with a Z, those are these Z archived, Z ops, Z public, archive, ZEWI public. Those four, I added them. I made pinfo have read-write access to those four. So let's see if that's true. You gotta trust me that I made that change. Before, pinfo did not have access to them. So then I just ran that file as you saw. So I'm at pinfo, right? So I scroll down, and those ZOps and ZEWI public have been set. Oh, but there's a little problem here, because I see that ZOps and ZEWI public are there, but I don't see the other one. That's a serious problem. Oh, maybe I should go over here, shares. Let's see if the missing Z's. Oh, it's only got 2. Whereas I have 4. Oh, Oh, look at that. Oh, look. These have a hyphen, whereas, let's see. I mean, this one has this one has a underscore. This one has a hyphen. This one has a hyphen. Let's see. Am I in the right place? Yeah. Let's see. So this has a hyphen. This has an underscore. Let's see if I can find it. That's interesting. Let's see. Did I come to the limit? Let's run it again. Let's see if it gets it this time. Maybe there's a limit. Maybe it's getting truncated. Let's see. Look. Oh, look. It's got an X. What's that mean? Quota, denied access. Why has it got an X? Let's see this one. I'm trying to find out. See. Trying to find out why it's got an X. Z archived has an X. Oh, maybe it got truncated. Maybe the name's too long. That's gonna be a problem. Let's see. I gotta troubleshoot. It's good. Sometimes when I do this video, I find out I find out problems that I need to figure out what's wrong with. If I go over here, no, it's got, there's all four of them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go up here. I wonder which user I'm using on this computer where I haven't. Maybe I don't have one. I'm using Vlad. Okay, so that means I have to go to a user Vlad. That's over here, pvlad, and I gotta set all four of them to. Oh man. Oh no, I gotta go over here. I gotta go to N1. I gotta go to Vlad, because N1. This is the device N1. I have two devices that they're going to be clones. They're going to be exactly alike, but this is N1 is the main one. The one's going to be in service. Oh. Can't find it. Use users, right? Oh. Oh, it's not considered a user, so I must have added it over here on the user side. Yeah, there they are. See archive. Oh, so I set it up as a share, so I got to go down here and find pvlad. And yeah, it's got read write and pvlad. I'm gonna set it read write. And then what's the other Z? Z public archived. P Vlad. Well, maybe I'll set them as read only. Z ops. Maybe I'll give him read write for Z ops. Okay, so that means now I have access to those. So I can go this PC and map them with doesn't matter what. Well, I'll start with T and go down. So this is for the server N1. It's actually a NAS, network attached storage, N1, and I'm gonna start with the first one. That would be Z archive. I'm gonna go down here to Z archive. Oh no, I'm gonna start with Z ops. Okay. EWI projects executed. Oh, okay. Z ops. Okay, now I'm going to go to map network drive again and go to what's after TS and then go no, instead of S I'm going to use Z hyphen archived. Let's see if I can get to it by going like this. Z hyphen archived. Okay. There's okay, then now I'm going to add the other one. Let's see, is R. Let's see, browse. Now go to ZEWI. That's that one. Okay. There we go. And then finally, map Q. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to it this way. What's the last one that I need? I think it's this one. Okay, public archived. Okay, so I got. So what does that mean? Well, my spreadsheet has 64 rows. The first row is a header, is a title of each column. So I actually have 63 items. So I'm thinking that maybe there's a limit. Maybe it doesn't allow but 61. But if that's the case, the ones that it depends on how it does the alphabetizing. I'll have to go like this, copy, and create a new spreadsheet, and then go like this, paste. Well, I could put them like this, and then go alphabetize. So I'm going to alphabetize it. Sort or custom sort. Let's see, sort by alph A to Z. There. So I alphabetized it as zops and C archived ex staff. That's the order it should have come out, right? And so when I go to N2 and go to users, zops EWI public. It's kind of backwards. It shows zops and EWI public. So why is that? That's weird. zops. Maybe the others are too long. Yeah, I haven't figured out why the others. What I could do is change the names. I could change this one. I could go like this. Copy, paste the values. Okay. So I'm going to change this one and this one. Because those the names are kind of long. So I suspect that's why they're not being allowed. So I'm going to change the name of these two. I wonder what's in them, so I know what to change the names to. Let's see, archived. I know what that's about. What's this one about? EW. Oh, those are leftovers. So what's this one about? EWI public. What is EWI public about? Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. EWI public and public. Doesn't say public. Well, okay, that's that. Public archive. And then EWI public. It's these others. Oh man. Let's see what you... So this one was stuff that was in a folder in this one. So I'm thinking of calling it EWI public 2. No, but I could call it just EWI archived. I'm gonna call it EWI archived. EWI archived. Or and this one Xstaff. EWI EWI Xstaff. Like that. So this is gonna be tricky. Oh, I'll have to think about it. Well, for now, I'm going to run it like this to see if they come up. So I got to go back to this one and go over here. Oh, which one did I? That's I just copied this one, right? Archive. Trying to make it as short as possible. I don't know. EWI archive. Then I gotta go back to the spreadsheet. Oh, I was at the spreadsheet. I gotta go to, what am I replacing? Public archived. Public archived. That would be right here. There. And that's it, right? And then ZW staff. Oh, here. Staff. There. So I left ZOps the same and ZEWI public the same. Okay. And I had to put them in here. That's the only place this might. No, that stayed the same. Okay, so I gotta go from here to there. Oh, I have to change them here too. So I have to go. I'm changing this one. I'm changing this one to changing EWI and remove the D. There we go. I'm also changing this one, changing the word archived to EWI. Right? Alright. Yep. That's correct. That's the only other places that I better make sure. I'm having the user pinfo access to those 4, and also over here palvar has access to one of them, and I didn't use it anywhere else. So that means that I can save this file. Gonna go from here to there and copy and select all, Control A, Control V, paste, and then Control S, save. There we go. And then over here I'm using N2. Go to users, add multiple users, import users, next, overwrite import users list, double click on it, next, loading, loading, there it is, apply, okay, updating is writing over everything. I made a few changes. The changes I made, I changed to see by shortening the length of the ones that failed to show up. I'll see if they show up. Let's see if they showed up. Yep, they showed up. There they are. If you rewind this video, you'll see that this one and this one were not showing up. Now they're showing up. Before, only this one and this one were showing up because they were shorter. So I shortened the length and now they show up. Because because when I went over here, I should have saved the previous version, but when I went over here and selected it and went over here and loaded it, and I went down here, there was an X on 2 of these. I believe it was this one and that one, because they were too long. They were like this far and this far. So I shortened the names. This used to say archived. I changed it to EWI. And this one used to say public archived. I changed it a lot. I changed it to EWI archive. And then I don't have to apply it because it should be okay. So to prove that it's okay, I can go up to pinfo. There it is. Yeah, so I'm looking at pinfo, what pinfo has access to. And there, oh no. That didn't get. I wanted them. Oh, I have to run it again. Let's see if it works. Did you notice? Note this. These two, they should be set to read write, but they're denied access. So I'm going to run it again. That'll fix it. I'm almost certain that it will. Let's see. can almost bet that it will. See, there's the 4 Z's. And let's see. I'm saying that well, I'm saying that info. Where's info? Info. Oh. No, not Q info. P info. C. Wait a minute. That's not right. P info. Oh man, that's not right. P info. Read write. Okay, there they are. There they are. The 4 Z's. The 4 Z's are in read write. So that means, yeah, Z EWI X staff is one. Z ops is another one. It's underscore Z underscore. The others are Z hyphen EWI archive is the other one. Z hyphen EWI public is the other one. So I'm going to run it. I'm going to apply it. So it's updating. And it's updating. Oh boy. Update. Come on. Don't crash on me. That would be interesting if it crashed. That would make things strange. So there's the 4 Z's. Then I go up to P info. What I expect to see with P info is that the 4 Z's are read write. So I go, where are the 4 Z's? This is in alphabetical order. So they should be down here. Yes, that's a relief. They're all read write. If you wind back about 5 or 10 minutes, you'll see that before they were not all read write. 2 of them were access denied, were over on the far right. I forget which ones were not read write. Maybe it was this one, and maybe it was this one and this one that were over here. So that means everything's working as expected, pretty much. I verify that that's working. So now I'm going to assume that everything else is okay. But now the problem is that there's a discrepancy between this one that I like and the other one. Oh, and another thing is now this won't work. So I have to go over here and this one's okay. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, what I have to do is change the name. Figure out how to change the name of this one. Of this one. I have to figure out how to change the name of that one without messing up the content. That's let's see. Maybe I should copy the content. Let's see, how much is this? How big is this? The content. Maybe I have to. It's pretty big. Hasn't finished. Archive X staff 8 18, 19. When is it gonna stop? How can you tell? It's still, wow, 25 gigabytes? 30? Oh, almost 30 gigabytes. 29 gigabytes. It stopped. So it's around 29. Well, they're in size on disk is 31 gigabytes. And so if I go to the oh, that's interesting that it's not a user, so it's a share. So I wonder if I can rename it if I go down to this one. So this one I want to rename. Let me verify what I renamed it to beforehand before I rename it. I think that one's EWIX staff. They're all so if I go over here, change the Z archive to, maybe it won't let me. Yeah, it will. Let's see if it will let me. Updating. Okay, it let me. Okay, so that means this one won't work, right? So I have to disconnect. Maybe I don't have to disconnect. Maybe I just can refresh. Disconnect. Okay. Then so I gotta go right here and go map. No, I'm gonna use S. I think the one that I want is ZEWIX staff, so I got it like this. EX hyphen staff. Let's see if that works. Yep, there it is. There's the staff. Okay, so that works. I didn't lose the data. It's a good thing. So I changed the name. Okay, now I'm going to go to this one. I changed the name to EWI and deleted the D, and that's it. There we go. Updating. So I gotta go EWI. So the one that used to be public archived, that's this one. It won't work because if I refresh, it'll say, oh, it won't work. So, because I changed the name on it. So that's this one, so I have to disconnect it. So, maybe I should try to refresh this too. It really does. Oh, well, that's gonna be that one. Q. So I gotta go to map and go to Q and then go the either way. What did I call it? I think ZEWI archive. Yeah, that's what I call it now. So I gotta go over here and change EWI, change it to archive. Archive. There we go. Finish. There it is. There they are. Okay. So. So for now, I showed you, I fixed some things. I was trying, what was I trying to show you? I think I was trying to show you that what I can do, and that I am making a backup. So there's a program that does the backup from that's supposed to be doing the backup from one NAS to the other NAS. They're duplicates, same model and everything, same specs. One is called N1 and the other is called N2. And N1 is what I've been working on and uploading stuff. But N2, I needed to create the same file system or the same partitions. No, the same users and shares. So I showed you that I could do it by grabbing the users and shares off of this one file, putting it into the text, and uploading it through the dashboard. This is N1, so I have to switch over. This is N1. I gotta switch over to N2 and log in. And when before I started, everything was blank. Oh no, maybe I didn't show that because I had run it once already. But I'll show you where I run it. Clicking here and adding it, uploading it through here, and overriding anything that's there and selecting it and grabbing it here, and then applying. And there, well, that shows you what's going to be uploaded, and then you hit apply, and then now it writes over everything. So, and I showed you that I had to do it twice. I made a change. I think I showed you that I made a change. I added maybe 2 more shares, 2 more users. The ones that start with the letter Z hyphen, because they weren't showing up. And then I found out, wait a minute, they're still not showing up. Then I found out that they were too long. The names are too long. So I renamed them and did it again, and then they showed up. So, but that's in the NAS that is empty. I'm just setting up the parking lot, the spaces, so it's empty of data. So I have to go back to the one that actually has some data, and I had mapped. I had mapped some of the as network drives. I had mapped them, and for example, this one, I had that, and this one I had that, and this one I had that. But then I found out that, oh, the names are too long. So in order to change the names, I showed that I had to shorten the names if I was going to use that file to upload. So I can't change. I could change the name here, but that wouldn't register. I have to do it from the dashboard. So I changed the name. I went down and found in N1. I found out that the ones that I wanted to change name to aren't found here because I created them in shares manually. I created them, so I had to go down here and find them, and there they are. So I changed the names of the ones that were too long, and I believe it was this one and this one. The names were too long. They were maybe 5 characters or 5 or 6 characters too long. This one was like, previously it was named Z-public-archived. So that means PUBLIC 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 characters too long. And this one, it used to be named Z-archive-X-staff. So it was long by, that's the difference between archive, I think it was archived, ARCHIVED, that's 8 versus 5, that's 5. It was 5, also 5 characters too long, it looked like. Well, I can show you in the in this sheet. See, I had to name this one to that and this one to that. And I could go like this. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 characters. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. So this was 19 and this one's 17. So I had to rename it. The 17 one, I had to rename it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it went from 17 to 13. And this one went from 19 to, well, it's the same number of letters, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's 14. The one that ends in staff is 1 letter longer. So, yeah, this one went from 17 to 13, and this one from 19 to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So this one's now 14. And this was now 13. When before, let me insert a column. Oh. Insert column. Before, this one was 19 and this one was 14. Oops, no, 17. So one went from 19 to 14 and the other one from 17 to 13. So I'm not sure what's the maximum size. I could guess. Well, it's between 15 and 19 is the maximum. It's not going to be 18. I could shoot for, I could grab this one, I could go like this, I could go like this and go, let's see. So this one is 14. I would have to add maybe 1, 2, 3. So this one, 14 to 19, is 5 more. I could make this one 3 letters more to see if it works. So I could go like this. I could go over here and then go, let's see, Control H. So find what? And replace with what? Plus 1, 2, 3. So find the first. Find the first one. Let's see. Replace. Replace. Okay, so I go right, Control C, go to the Control A, V, S. Okay, so I replaced. I replaced this one with one that's a little bit longer, just to see if it'll take it. Trying to find the maximum, right? So I go to users. Oh, I gotta go to N2. I gotta make sure I had multiple users. I almost made a serious mistake. Okay. Next. Then if I go to P info, I should find it there. Yeah, there it is. There's 1, 2, 3. The Z ends in ending in 1, 2, 3. That's just for testing. And down here, there it is also. Look, it's got an X. That means that it's too big. So I'm going to cancel. So, back to this one. So I'm going to find it here at info. Remove the number 3. And also here, the number 3. And then select it all again. Control C, and then Control A, Control V, Control S. Then over to the add multiple, import. And there. See if I get an X. Oh, look. It doesn't have an X. That means that I found the limit. The limit I added 3 numbers, so the limit is 2 numbers more than 14, so the limit is 16. if you try to put put one that's more than 16, the limit, I can type it in. The limit is 16. 16 characters. The limit is 16 characters. The limit is 16 characters. I can't have more than 16 characters. Because this one is 17, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it won't take 17 characters. So the limit is 16 characters. So I gotta go back here and remove the 1, 2s. Here and up here. I had to put it up here also so I wouldn't get an error. They had to match, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I learned something just now. Okay, so I didn't run it. I didn't run that one that would fail. So, and I can show you that there they are. I was see, because I set out to run this one. This one failed, but the one character less, it would take it. But I didn't run it. But I saw that when you go in here and you add it, if there's an error, is that there? Yeah. See right there. If I set this, if I add one more character to it, it will fail. So I could delete this. And then over here also under P info, but it's hard to do it manually. But that's what it should be. But it's dangerous too. So instead of doing it that way manually, I tend to favor just changing it here. Okay, it's already been changed. I got rid of the 1, 2, so I go over here. So I just grab it and Control C and go over here and Control A and Control V. Backspace once and save it. Control S. When I backspace, that sets me up here. It eliminates any return line. So I saved it. So there it is. That's how you have to do it. Piece of cake, huh? Any questions? Did you find it helpful? Will anyone ever see this video? Well, I'm going to upload it. Maybe I'll watch it. Thank you. May it help someone.